Number 6. Determine the resultant of the following planar forces: 90 pounds, 210 degrees, 100 pounds, 260 degrees, 15 pounds, 30 degrees, and 55 pounds, 80 degrees. So, suot natin yung given number 6. Given force 1 is equals to 90 pounds at 210 degrees. Force 2 is 130 pounds at 260 degrees. Force 3 is equals to 15 pounds at 30 degrees. And lastly, force 4 is equals to 55 pounds at 80 degrees. So, nagawa muna tayo ng Cartesian plane. Ito na lang. $210, 090, 180. So, force 1, 90 pounds at 210 degrees. Next is force 2, 260. So, force 2, 130 pounds. To 60 degrees. Next is 15 pounds. Degrees. Next is 80 pounds. At 80 degrees. So, since coplanar forces sila, kailangan yung forces nasa isang quadrant lang. So, for example, dapat nandito lang sila sa first quadrant. So, 210 minus 180, 30. So, dapat, pwedeng itong first one, pwede natin ilagay siya dito. F1 equals to 90 pounds. Tapos, yung force 2, 260 minus 180. So, pwede din natin siyang ilagay dito. F2 is equals to 130 pounds. So, ang tinatanong ay resultant. So, magsa-summation tayo ng forces. So, summation ng forces is equals to, so yung x muna. So, 90 pounds minus cosine cosine 30 plus 15 cosine 30 plus 80 cosine 80 minus 1 130, no, 55 pala to. 55 cosine 80 minus 130 cosine 80. So, ang answer ng summation ng x is negative 77.98 pounds. Summation naman ng y, negative 90 sine 30 plus 15 sine 30 plus 55 sine 30 minus 130 sine 80. Sine 80 yan. So, answer ng summation ng y ay negative 111.36 pounds. So, resultant force is equals to summation ng x plus ng y squared. Negative 77.98 squared plus negative 111.36 squared or equals to 135.95 pounds. So, ito yung resultant force ng forces na yan. Problem number 7. The 5 forces shown act at point O. What is the magnitude of the resultant force? So, tulad lang din siya ng number 6. Hanap yung resultant force, R. So, first, we're going to redraw the figure. After drawing the figure, we're going to solve now the summation of forces. So, unahin natin yung summation ng x. So, 20 cosine 0 is 1. So, 20 na lang yan. 30 cosine 30 plus 40 cosine 60 plus 50 cosine 90 is 0 plus 60 cosine 120. 30. Summation of x is equals to, the answer is 35.98 Newton. Summation of y naman is 20 sine 0 is 0. So, wala na yung 20. 30 sine 30 plus 40 cosine sine 60 plus 50 sine 90 is 1. 50 na lang yan plus 60 sine 120. Summation ng y is equal to, the answer is 151.60 Newton. So, resultant force equals to summation of fx squared plus summation of fy squared. So, substitute lang natin yung makuha natin. 35.98 squared plus 151.6 squared. So, the resultant force is, answer is 155.81 Newton. So, ayun yung resultant force. Problem number 8. In the system shown, a 5 kg block rests on a horizontal tabletop and is attached with a horizontal string to a second string as shown. What is the maximum value for the mass m if the first block is to remain stationary? So, hanggang saang mass daw yung pwedeng i-load dito para yung 5 kg na to ay hindi gumalaw. Gawin natin, redraw yung figure. So, incline 37 degrees. Ito yung mass. Yung 5 kg. So, natin gagawin, solve yung friction dito. Kasi may friction dito. So, F is equals to mu yung mass times gravity. So, yung mu is equals to 0.5. So, 0.5 times the mass na 5 times 9.8. So, F is equals to 2.5 times 5, 24.5 Newton. Next is drawing natin yung FBD. So, ito yung mass. Ito yung 7 degrees. Tension 1, tension 2. Para masolve natin yung M na to, summation tayo ng forces. So, meron component tong T1 sin theta, T2 cosine theta. Ay, T1. So, first, summation muna tayo ng X. Summation X is equals to 0. So, kailangan maging equilibrium yung figure. So, yung F dapat equal siya sa T2 para hindi gumalaw yung 5 kg. At para maging equilibrium nga yung diagram. So, summation ng force. So, negative T2 sa kaliwa. Tapos, pakanan to plus T1 cosine theta equals to 0. So, T1 is equals to T2 cosine theta. So, solve natin yung T1. So, 24.5 over cosine 37 degrees. 24.5 over cosine 37 is 30.68 Newton. Next, summation tayo ng force sa Y para masolve natin yung M. So, T1 sin theta, lipatin natin yung M. So, tignan natin T3 yan. So, T3 equals to mg. So, T1. So, mass equals to T1 sin theta. Lipat natin itong G. Times, multiply natin. Cancel. So, yung 1 is 30. T1 is 36.8 sin 37 degrees. 9 point. Yung gravity is 9.81. So, mass equals to 4.5 30.68 times sin 7 over 9.81. Answer is 1.89 kilogram. So, kung kayang i-hold na mass nito is 1.89 para hindi gumalaw itong 5 kg. Problem number 9. Given the three-dimensional vectors A equals to I, xy plus j, 2yz plus k, 3zx, and b equals to I yz plus j2zx plus k3xy. Determine the scalar product at the point 1, 2, 3. So, natin given k equals to I xy plus j2yz plus k3zx. B is to I yz plus j2zx plus k3xy. Scalar product A at B is xy yz plus 2yz 2zx plus 3zx 3xy. At point 1, 2, 3, substitute lang natin yung values. This is x, y, and z. x1 z is 3, y is 2, 2, 2, 3 plus 2, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1 plus 3, 3, 1 times 3, 1, 2. Scalar product is 138. Problem number 10. Determine the divergence of vector b equals ix squared plus j negative xy plus k xyz at the point 3, 2, 1. So, problem number 10. Divergence. So, ito yung formula divergence inverted triangle dot v. So, yung inverted triangle ay I partial over partial x plus j partial over partial y plus k partial over partial z. So, that yung given natin ay I x squared plus k x yz plus j xy. So, simplifying, so partial x squared over partial x plus partial negative xy over partial y plus partial xyz over partial z. Next is partial derivative. So 2x minus x. So ang variable dito ay y. So constant yung x. So plus xy. So dito naman yung yz yung z yung variable, so yz yung constant. So substituting the point at 3, 2, 1. So ito yung x, Y ito yung Z. So, divergence is equals to 2. Substitute natin yung 3. Yung 3 plus 3 times 2. 6 minus 3 plus 6. So, 9.